Welcome back, keyboard crunchers. Puggzly here with Puggzly's Let's Play Season 2, Episode 5. Today, gonna kind of show you guys some basic necessity stuff that I built off cam there. Um, and I want to actually kind of get started on actually expanding out from this house and start actually getting back to building all the stuff that we had in our old house, but need to rebuild. For the most part, they're not going to be near as fancy. I'm actually going to do probably a lot of the aesthetic work, which actually this is the first time you guys are getting to see this. I've used some micro blocks. I'm trying to work on making things look nice. I've got my trim board across the bottom. I've actually used microblock with some wool to make some curtains, the little window sills, and iron rod with some gold for the curtain rods. Kind of trying to spruce up the place a bit. Nice glass top table, and just finding different ways of making stuff look better than just plain Jane. I think it looks pretty good for my first kind of attempt to make something look decent. And I've also went ahead and, as you can see, I've gotten rid of the planks on the walls and tried to make it more like a log cabin, but the texture pack really doesn't work well with it. Oop, I got somebody shooting at me here. Let's take care of this bad guy with a little bit of lag. It's always nice. So yeah, I mean, pretty much I didn't do a whole lot, and then we can make our way down, and you can see what I did off camera. I got our necessities as far as animals go, and a runaway chicken. We need something off him anyways. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. You got your chickens, obviously, for the feathers and the meat. And you've got your cows. We're going to be using a lot of cows. They're quite loud right now, so I'm actually going to turn down the sound a little bit. But they also provide my source of food that we're going to use along with the chickens. The wool, if you caught episode, let's see, it would have been episode 4. We made a little trip while we were building our project table and everything. We made a little trip looking for cows. I did manage to find those way over there, if you remember. But we also went and investigated a few villages. And, I mean, the wool we need for various other things, but there's a villager over there that will actually buy 15 wool and give me an emerald. So, in a way, that's kind of like an emerald farm, so I can trade with other villagers. Kind of the end idea is, once I get this little village built, with all my little buildings, factories, so on and so forth, I'd like to kind of mix in some empty houses, and put a wall around it to kind of protect everybody, light it all up, and put some villagers in here. Actually get them to, be my community, so to speak. So having emeralds will make use of those guys. And then we've got the wheat farm, of course, for feeding all the various animals. Seeds for the chickens, wheat for the cows and the sheep to get those breeding, and our sugar cane, which we're gonna need quite a bit of for our next venture. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick all this stuff up. So another thing that I've been working on, and I've been trying to kind of debate on how to get you guys some quality content, quality videos, without wasting your time with catch-ups or me, like episode 4, wandering. It was a 37-minute video, if I'm not mistaken, and we didn't get much done. So one thing that I would like to do, so you guys are able to get quick you know, 15-minute videos, something to that effect. I'd like to actually go ahead and, let's see here, where do we put this? Let's go ahead and put it right here. Break this little micro block. I grabbed all 5 of them. Didn't really need to. But what I'm going to use that for is I'd like to kind of pre-prepare for you guys. So, I mean, you noticed when we were building this, I was running all over the place. I didn't have the materials, so we had to go looking for leather and cows, and yeah, it just didn't go over too well. So, what I'm going to actually do is start, before I actually record my episode, I'm going to run up here. I'm going to get, you know, the materials I need for our build, you know, for the machines and the different blocks. And I'm actually going to put that in this chest. That way everything's ready to go. We can jump straight to it and get things done. You're not going to see me bouncing back and forth and getting, you know, tunnel vision or, you know, motion sickness or anything like that. But that'll also allow me to make quick, snappy videos for you guys, but still show you how I'm making stuff. If it goes longer than 15 minutes, we may do multiple parts. That way you can, you know, lunch breaks, you know, morning coffee, whatever. You guys are able to grab a quick video, and it's not something that you have to, you know, take time out of your day, like, you know, sitting down and watching a 2-hour episode of Vikings or something like that. I'm not knocking you, I do it. I've got every episode recorded. But, I mean, I want it to be a quick video watch for you guys. Another thing I'm going to work on is, most definitely, this rambling. This is crazy. I wish somebody would have commented on it and told me just to shut the hell up and just get stuff built. Which brings me to the next thing. I've noticed that I'm kind of not really myself when I'm recording. I want you guys to kind of get to know me, you know, through my recording, my, you know, kind of sense of humor, attitude. But along with that does come some, from time to time, some language. I mean, I'm not going to be dropping the F-bomb every 20 seconds or anything like that. But there's most definitely some times where, you know, we're running from a creeper. You're going to hear, oh shit. Just fair warning. And that allows me to kind of be myself a little bit and actually get you guys some material that I think you guys will enjoy. Instead of the monotone, just, you know, here's me building this, here's what I did last week. So I'm going to start making some changes here in Season 2. Try to give you guys some content that you enjoy watching. And I'm going to stop with this crazy freaking rambling. So yeah, back to the point. We've got our farms, got all that stuff going. Oh, we've got to get him out of there. Oh, we killed the cow. I gotta light that farm up, most definitely, so those guys will quit spawning in there. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay. Excellent. I love this infinity enchant on these bows, man. One arrow and it's infinite until the bow dies. Which, it's about to die, so I'm going to quit messing around. So let's see here. What I'm going to do, what I actually want to work on, is getting a mystcraft room. Or in this case, a mystcraft building set up, so I can get prepared, start looking for various other worlds, whether it be for a mining world or a fortress world, so I can start kind of farming souls, things like that, for, you know, for the soul shards mod. So kind of mystcraft is, it's one thing that I jumped into pretty deep, got real deep in it. Really didn't learn a whole lot. I just jumped in it and kind of made a bunch of crazy worlds that didn't work out. This round, I kind of want to learn a little bit about it. I've watched a few of McReeps's, Let's Plays. He's taken me to a few of his worlds, and they're really stable. They're nice. So I'd like to kind of get into it and find out how to make a good, stable world. And take you guys exploring one or two times and kind of find out what's actually out there as far as crazy stuff. So what I'm gonna do this episode, we just put that chest down, so if you give me just a few seconds in my time, I'm gonna go ahead and grab our materials that we need for the basic, the basic stuff, and then I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, welcome back. So, I've got our materials that we need, standing here at our handy dandy project tables. First thing, for mystcraft, we need a writing desk. And to make the writing desk is pretty simple. Just wood planks, a feather, and a glass bottle. Now I don't have any glass bottles, so what we're going to do is go ahead and make the glass bottles first. And it's just kind of like your bucket, but it actually gives you 3 glass bottles instead of 1 bucket. And I actually think, yeah, instead of 1 bucket. And then our next step, is just kind of making a little table form, and there we go. Got our writing desk, and that's one of the primary items we're going to need to write this stuff, to write these books, get us our pages, so on and so forth. The next thing we need is actually going to be our bookbinder. This is what we'll actually use to create our descriptive books. So these are our 2 main things, and while we're here, I'm actually going to make quite a bit of paper. We're going to need paper. And let's see, what else do we need to do? Let's go make use of these cows. Well, we've got a few, so we can't do too much, but we need leather. So, take us down to 2. Go ahead and just for the time being, grab some wheat. Get these guys to doing the wild thing there. If I can. Oh, come on. Get out of the way, cow. Nope. See if we can get the brown one going here. There we go. And pop. Perfect. So we only got 2 leather. Not really good. So we may not be doing too many books. But I think I know a way that we can kind of get more books. So for now, this room is actually, what can we build it out of? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna find a nice material that looks decent, and I'll be right back with you, and we'll get to building on this room, this building, and get our little mystcraft room going. Alrighty guys, welcome back. Well, we are really close to that 15-minute mark here that I promised you I was going to try to keep on. So what I've done is I've actually kind of picked netherrack. Kind of looks with the Sortex texture pack. Kind of looks kind of like a carpet, I guess. And stone bricks. It's something that we can get a lot of cobblestone, make a lot of things out of. So that's probably what I'm going to stick with. I still have to do a lot of aesthetics and this, that, and the other that I want to do to it. Kind of want to make it look more like a library. So what I'm gonna do is I want that there, and then the bookbinder there. Now we're probably not gonna be able to do too much with this stuff just yet, and the reason for that is we do need a few things. One, we need ink, and let's see here. Get out of this huge UI. Okay. Okay, there we go. Ink file. So that's you know, 2 ink sacs and a bottle of water. We saw earlier how easy it was to make a bottle of water. I do have I think some ink sacs from a trip that we made, so that's not going to be a problem. And then you'll need paper, which we can just put that in there now. And over here, you're going to need an excessive amount of leather. And this is what we use to actually create our descriptive books. So we're probably going to get into that a little bit later. For the most part, I just want to get that built with you guys. I need to finish up with the building, maybe put some windows in, a roof on it, get it done. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Shiza. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna fix this, and then we're gonna put a roof on it, get it lit up, and yeah, get back into the swing of things. So, I do appreciate you guys watching. I know it wasn't much this episode. Like I said, it is still a learning process for myself. But if you guys leave comments and let me know kind of what you want to see, suggestions, by all means, I am listening and I am reading them. So help me out a bit, because I want to show you guys what you want to see, and I am new to recording, so it's a whole new world for me. So I do appreciate you guys watching. Take care, and keep building. Later.